So I think it was a very interesting budget and is exciting for Guyana. Some may say it's a lot of money being spent, but I think that these are critical things that need to be done for us in the short term, for us to have the future that government actually has a vision of giving Guyanese people. I think that this government really sees agriculture as critical to our development and long-term development. And I think that is exciting for us to have this opportunity in the agri-industry, to be able to have the infrastructure necessary and the things necessary for it to grow and prosper. I think that one of the things I find is that we need now for the people within the industry to really take the opportunity and to use it wisely and effectively to make the commitment that government is making for it to become a reality and not just kind of like not do the job that we are meant to do as well. You know, obviously they're giving a lot of focus on kind of like non-traditional agriculture, and that's very evident in the way they proceeding with the corn and soybean kind of stuff, and aquaculture and the added value stuff, the fruits and veg that are in the greenhouse operations, and the coconut and everything else like that is even GMCs, what they gave for cottage processing and stuff like that. These are all critical ingredients that will make us as a nation be able to produce and to achieve partially, if not fully, the 25 by 2025 goal. So when we first started in 2021, which is just 3 years ago, we never thought that we would have grown to this level already. Um, Now there are 6 people starting to produce as well. This year for sure they'll have at least 6 people planting in addition to the company that we had started with the president's input. Um, and I think that we will be able to achieve quite a bit with the money that the government has earmarked for that. Obviously, is major infrastructure that needs to go in at the Tacoma location, which deals with the logistics, because the key thing about development of anything, especially in rural communities, is the logistics. Because the production will be one thing, but obviously the farm to market access roads, the river and roads, which is why the dock is being built, and then obviously you have the conveyor coming from the silos to be able to load the ships. And there are many other things. So I know for sure there will be a strategic plan for the corn and soy industry for Guyana as a whole, and that was very critical. I think ECO will be doing that, and that's very critical for us to know what other things will change as this industry grows. It's fantastic. I think that what I've seen is that from even small grounds and communities have been developed. I see the stadiums coming up in different regions, infrastructure for other sports like there are racket sports and stuff like that on a national level. Um, hopefully there'll be other sports that will get access to it, like hockey and so on, for turf in time. So I know that there's a process, because for me, sport brings all races together. We don't differentiate between races when Chandra Paul is doing well or now Joseph is doing fantastic. We all are proud. It creates a Guyanese identity. We become proud of our country. We wave flags and dress in uniforms like the cricketers on the field. And so I think that for the One Guyana aspirations, I think sport is something that actually is there for us to be able to um, to create that very fast and create that Guyanese identity to become world renowned. I think that from a point of view of healthy lifestyles and fitness, sport is an unbelievable thing. Sport for me allowed me to understand different personalities and to know how to work with and among a group of people together for one common goal when you all have different personalities. So it creates a better opportunity for you as a person going into the work environment because you understand how to position yourself and how to relate to people. And so I think that this will only give our country an opportunity to have recognition in the world stage, have a healthier population, and bring Guyana together through sport. We've seen over the last few years a significant change so it's not something that just happening because of this budget.
Right.
It has happened over the last few years generally that things are happening. I mean, you could see just from the vehicle number plates on the road how fast the different series going through. So you know that disposable income is an opportunities for growth. Government is giving house lots away and opportunity for housing for low income, for medium income, for young professionals, and remigrants and everything else is there. Um, so I think that the trajectory we're going in terms of where the money is being spent. Like for instance, for me, I work at Tamari, and so once the new road opened up, the diamond had changed by 20 minutes my drive time. Already, and obviously if the road goes beyond diamond, keep becoming a more pleasant drive. And not worrying about whether a minibus or a truck might take it down. So from that point of view, I think there's a road now going to West Dam and take it to Perica without having to go through Vreeden Hoop, and there'll be one going to Barbies. So with those things there, more lands will be opened up, great opportunities can be there. There's always something that you could say could be better, but anywhere you go in the world, it could always be better. So I think that we are lucky that we are in this phase. And I would love to be a younger person at this time in the development of Guyana. That we're moving in the right direction. I think all Guyanese would have wanted the threshold to get to 100,000, and I know for sure that maybe government will look in other areas, maybe PAYE in the next budget, and I think that would give kind of like a little more disposable income to the people. But I think that generally we what I hope to is that the contractors and the people who get the jobs through these budget allocations, that they actually do a good job and not just take the funds and utilize it and don't because we're in a phase now that we have luckily some way of repaying the loans and so on, but we need to be doing as best a job as we can to make sure that the funds given to the contractors and the operators and everyone else, the service providers by government, is utilized effectively, efficiently, in order for Guyana to grow and prosper and for the Guyanese people to benefit from it.